41-2, that was UK's record in SEC tournament semifinal matchups entering Saturday's tilt with Alabama, so to the highlights we go. Early action at St. Louis, Kevin Knox, the jumper, a quiet 4-6 from the field for 11 points in all. How about Wenyen Gabriel starting his record-breaking day from beyond the arc? Much more to come from the sophomore forward. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, the drive and kick out to P.J. Washington, takes it straight to the rack, jams it home on the Tide, and then he mean-mugged, stank-faced it until he shot the and-one free throw. Rightfully so, too, on that jam. 14 points, 8 rebounds on the day for Washington. Gabriel in the corner, put it on the board if it left his hand from deep today, Solid Blue fans. Game-high 23 points, 3 blocks, a perfect 7 of 7 from range. A new school record for most threes in an SEC game, and most made threes without a miss by a single cat. SGA tacking on 18 points, 8 assists, but it was Wenyen Gabriel's day in the 86-63 rout of Bama. UK now 42-2 all-time in those SEC tourney semifinal matchups. Our Brian Kennedy was in St. Louis and has more on Gabriel's gaudy game.
There is no question who we're talking about today after the Cats knock off the Tide to move on to the SEC Tournament Championship. Wenyen Gabriel finishes 7 for 7 from 3, breaking the old SEC Tournament record for most threes made in a game, held by Travis Ford, a former Cat. Gabriel says as soon as the first one went in, it was on.
I mean, after the first one, I knew I was shooting the next one. And after I made the next one, I knew I was shooting the next one. So, I mean, I just got into that flow of confidence. I wasn't hesitating when I got the ball, and I just let it fly. Just, a lot of adrenaline going. I mean, it just feels like, I don't feel like I was throwing a rock in the ocean. You couldn't miss.
Man, we need him to keep it up because he can space the floor with his jump shooting with us getting to the rack, and we could assist to him, but today he was on fire.
What's happened is with Wenyen playing as one of 5 guys, we now have 4 or 5 three-point shooters. And so he can just space the court, and the guy guarding him is usually a bigger guy, and he's not going to go out there. And that's what happened today. He was basically at the 5. He's not a 5.
Gabriel may have gotten hot from deep, but it was the Cats' defense. Once again, they came through in the clutch. We'll have more on that coming up later in sports. Until then, from St. Louis, I'm Brian Kennedy, ABC 36 Sports.
Thank you very much, BK. Tennessee blew out Arkansas, so it's Cats and Vols round 3 Sunday at 1 on ESPN for the SEC Crown. UT sweeping the regular season series with Kentucky. More